The rain drummed softly against the large glass of window of the Jain family home. The smell of freshly cooked kimchi stew filled the air. Wine hummed to herself in the kitchen, wearing her oversized pink hoodie, preparing dinner while waiting for her husband. She was always like this, full of warmth, small touches, and little surprises. The front door clicked. Jungkook stepped in, looking tired and worn out from work. His tie was loose, his hair damp from the rain. Wyan, you're back. I made your favorite stew. Oh, your hair is wet. Wait, she rushed over with a towel, standing on tiptoe to dry his hair. Jungkook let her for a moment, but he was tense. The weight of the day sat heavy on his shoulders. Wyan, should I make you tea? Or, oh, I can give you a massage. She followed him toward the bedroom, her voice light and bubbly. But he was already pulling off his tie and trying to unwind. The constant questions felt overwhelming to his exhausted mind. Jungkook, Wyan, you are beginning to clingy right now. Can you just give me some space? It wasn't ill, it wasn't cruel, but it was cold, and it cut through her warmth like a blade. She stopped mid-step, her hands dropped to her sides. She tried to laugh it off. Wyan, right, I will give you space. She turned and walked over the kitchen, leaving the towel in his hands. From the living room, Mrs. Cheon looked up from her knitting. She had heard every word. Her eyes followed Wyan, whose once bright energy seems to dim in an instant. The next morning, Wyan was different. She still cooked breakfast. She still packed Jungkook's lunch, but there was no casual chatter, no teasing, no random hugs from behind. Jungkook, where is my coffee? Wyan, it's on the table. Mrs. Cheon watched quietly. She could see her son glanced at Wyan multiple times, confused by the sudden quietness. Over the next week, the change became obvious. No more waiting by the door for him, no more sitting beside him during his gaming, no more silly notes on his water bottles, and Jungkook felt it. The house was quieter, colder. One night, Jungkook came home to find dinner already served, but Wyan was eating with Mrs. Cheon without waiting for him. Jungkook, you didn't wait for me. Wyan, you said you wanted space. Her words hit him like a reminder he didn't want. The night, laying in bed, he stared at the ceiling. He remembered all the time he fussed over him and realized how empty the bed felt without her crawling up next to him. The next day, he tried. He stirred awkwardly in the kitchen while she cooked. Jungkook, want to go out this weekend? Wyan, I'm busy. Mrs. Cheon smacked from the couch. Mrs. Cheon, busy doing what? Folding laundry? You can do that later, Wyan. Go. Wyan, Mom. She smiled faintly but still didn't answer Jungkook. He tried again the next day, offering to help with the dishes, complimenting her cooking, even bringing home her favorite bread. She accepted the bread but didn't smile the way she used to. One afternoon, Jungkook came home early and saw Wyan outside talking to their neighbor, a young guy, helping her carrying grocery. She was laughing at something he said. Jungkook Chow threatened. Jungkook, I can carry this. Jack, oh, it's fine. Jungkook, I said I will carry them. Wayne raised an eyebrow but didn't comment. Later that night, he sulked in the living room. Mrs. Chen, what's wrong? The neighbor stole your job of carrying groceries? Jungkook, she was smiling at him, Mrs. Chen. She used to smile at you every day. You just didn't notice. The words stung. From then, Jungkook went all in. He cooked the breakfast, burned the toast, he cleaned the living room, accidentally broke the vase. He even tried dancing on her favorite song to make her laugh. Mrs. Chen recorded clucking. Slowly, she started to softening. One evening, he found her in the garden watering plants. Jungkook, Wyan, I'm sorry. She didn't stop watering. Jungkook, I didn't realize how much you give me. I didn't see how much love you put into everything. I thought I wanted space, but without you, it's just cold. I didn't want that anymore. He stepped closer, his voice trembling. Jungkook, please give me one last chance. If I make you cry again, you can leave me forever. But let me try to make you happy like you made me. Her hands froze on the watering can. She looked up, eyes glistening. One last chance, Jungkook. He nodded immediately, pulling her into his arms. Jungkook, I will treat you like my princess every single day. From the porch, Mrs. Chen winked her eyes and muttered, Mrs. Chen, finally my son used his brain. From that day, Jungkook treated her like a princess. Breakfast in bed, random flowers, surprise dates. He even get jealous when Jack smiled at her too long. And every night before sleeping, he would whisper, Thank you for being mine, my princess. Wine would roll her eyes but smile anyway, because now he finally understood her worth.